Hello there, this is Binaries Von Kolik, and we are finally back. It has been such a long time. How are you guys? I am alright. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, actually. It has been so long since I last got to say hi to you guys. Oh god. I did a whole video, addressing where I've been, what I've been up to, because I have still been active, you guys know, because if you've been keeping up with me, because I have still been replying to comments on my videos, and I have still posted a couple of things on my discussion page. But yeah, it's a long story. Not really, but it's long enough that I don't want to get into it here. But My Little Pony came back on us real quick. I didn't really see it coming. Really unexpected. It only took me by surprise. But it got me back into reacting, so thank you, My Little Pony. Got something in my eye. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. It has been too long, you guys. Like, the hype is coming in. The hype is coming in, finally. It's finally hitting me. It was too short of a break for me to actually get hyped about it, because I didn't know it was actually here until, like, yesterday. Or until today, actually. So, wow. I'm gonna come out and say it right now. I did get spoiled to something in this season. Don't know when it's gonna come up. But I did get the big spoiler that I think everybody got for this season. I got it way before the season actually came out. Before I even knew when it was coming out. I just saw it. And it was just, oh, okay. That's a thing. Like, one of my buddies that I didn't even know was a brony, posted it on their Facebook, a few months back. Like, back when it first came out as knowledge, as information, they posted about it on their Facebook, and it was like, okay, thanks, bud. I don't know anything about it, I just know that it's a thing, so yeah. For those of you who don't want to hear the spoiler, cut like 5 seconds ahead. Alright? Cut right... Hang on, I need to figure out what I'm going to say before I actually tell you to cut, because, yeah. So, jump ahead 5 seconds, starting right now, because I heard that Princess Cadance and Prince Shining Armor... dang it. I think that was past 5 seconds. Okay, cut like 7 seconds ahead right now, because I heard that Princess Cadance and Shining Armor are going to have a child. The baby is going to be born. I hope that wasn't all 7 seconds. Just going to wait a couple of seconds here for those people who skipped ahead. Okay, I probably could have gotten that done way easier by just putting an annotation in after the fact. Oh well. This is what I do for a living. Not a living. I don't make money off of this. Hasbro does. I don't monetize these videos. Hasbro does. So I'm sorry for you guys who have to watch ads because Hasbro wants my money. It's not my money in the first place. I am watching their show and talking about it. That's all I'm doing. It's not like I should be paid for this. So, but still, for any of you who actually get bothered by it and who don't want to get ad block or whatever, I'm sorry. That's all I can really do. What was I going to say though? But yes. We are back, and I don't remember what this episode is called. The Crystalling. Interesting name. Very interesting name. Does this mean we're not actually going to get the main 7? Because I found a main 7 wallpaper just for this. Or a main 7 image, not really a wallpaper. But I found a main 7 image just for this. So we better not, like, be losing the main 7 already. We better not be losing Starlight Glimmer already, because she seemed interesting. Another update in my life that I actually didn't talk about in the last video, I just want to get out of the way since I am going to be putting an annotation for those who don't want to hear about this stuff anyway, because this is a bit of a long intro. I saw Zootopia, finally, and oh my god, this is amazing. It's a contender for my top 3 movies. I recommend you guys go check it out. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it touched on some stuff that I didn't expect, what I thought was going to be a kids movie. I didn't expect to touch on that kind of stuff. Such as, like, racism. Big theme with racism. Not spoiling anything, just saying that's, like, a theme in the movie, so, yeah. My computer screen is smudged. Okay, it's fixed. Good. We're all good now, guys. But yeah, I really don't know what to expect from this episode. Like, there wasn't really anything cliffhanger, anything lingering from the last season. Maybe there was something set up in the comics, because I don't read the comics, but yeah, I've got no expectations going into this episode. What I do have, instead of my usual coffee, I have some tea. I thought about grabbing a mics for this video, like a cooler, some alcohol. But I figured, nah. If there's an episode about cider in the future, then I'll drink beer for it. Then I'll drink actual cider, because I have cider. In fact, I think I have green apple flavored cider, so, hey. Anywho, I believe that's all I had to mention. I believe that's all I had to say for this. So, without further ado, let's check my thing just to make sure I actually am recording. I am, alright. Type of quality recording you guys can see from this. Also, got new headphones. One thing I did forget to mention. New headphones. They aren't really new. I got them for Christmas for my girlfriend. But my drumming headphones, one of the headphones in them finally gave out. The right headphone, again, the right speaker, again, gave out. So I vowed to do everything I can to prevent myself, like, playing with and chewing on my headphones. It's a bit of a unhealthy habit that I have. Unhealthy for my headphones and my wallet, that is. And I'm also, wearing these now instead. They're a bit less comfortable. But they're also much less warm, which is a major relief, because my drumming headset, which also lasted like 4.5 years, so I guess I should have seen it coming that they'd crap out on me eventually. But they really got my ears heated up, like my ears got sweaty under there. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
library.
New main.
Library.
I
Put the library.
like it. I think I preferred her old main, but I do like this new one. And I'm sure it'll grow on me more as well.
From the outside.
Yeah, it does.
Morning, Starlight.
Whoops. Sorry, Spike. I guess I'm still trying to find my way around. You don't happen to know where the library is.
Also, again, sorry if my volume levels are weird here, because, like I said, new headphones, I don't really know how to gauge myself with these.
Altruism, definitely.
And I haven't recorded in a while,
Starlight,
so.
good morning. Come in.
Hi, Twilight.
Sorry I'm late.
Hi, Twi.
I got a little turned around. I still can't believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil after everything I did.
So it really is, she really is gonna be Twilight's pupil. I mean, it was.
And neither should you. The castle
You could have
is your
expected
home now.
that, but.
And as far as being my pupil goes, I was just trying to figure out what your first friendship lesson should be. Oh, well, it looks like you're really narrowing it down. Oh, these are just the A's. After this, I move on to the B's.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be intimidating. Twilight, why don't you let her learn naturally like you did? Come on, Twi. I thought you were better than this. No, you're not better than this. You may have friends, but nothing can beat Twilight's love for books. Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. Yeah, my little pony, you're all my very best friends. Also, yeah, different bass in these headphones, so gonna need to get used to that, because when I hear drum beats now, it sounds like someone's above me.
I didn't think there were this many lessons for anything.
Just walking around up
How
there.
do we choose? Maybe I should pare things down a bit before we go through them.
Yeah, probably.
Join the others in the throne room. They're planning our trip to the Crystal Empire when Shining Armor and Princess Cadence have their baby. Throne room. Got it.
I don't know, it's probably just me, but
Which way is the throne
it
room?
seems like things are a little out of sync with the audio.
Well, I think we should leave.
No, maybe not. Maybe
I don't
not.
wanna miss the crystalline.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Shouldn't we wait for the invitation?
Frankly, I'm not exactly clear on all the customs and traditions of the Crystal Empire, especially when it
I
comes
guess it was
to
just after the mouth animations of Ruby of being kind of thrown off by their mouth animations.
Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is due any day, and we're still not sure. The Crystal Empire was gone for 1,000 years. A lot of their customs are a bit murky.
know it's got something to do with the new baby.
And a party!
Yay!
Crystal
Parties.
heart.
And a party! And some kind of cool energy. And a party!
Woo! Also, hi, Pinky.
It's not hard to understand. Most things in the Crystal
Bit
Empire
chilly.
aren't. Like how I'm a big hero there, for example.
No, I still can't understand why they hail you as a hero.
Plus, I've had to help Twilight.
Rarity, come on.
Whenever a baby is born in the Crystal Empire, the parents bring it before
That's a
the crystal
beautiful
heart.
vase.
They get the purest shard of crystal they can
Vase,
find,
sorry.
then pick a crystaller to present the baby to every pony who comes.
Okay.
Then they all share the light and joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power. And this is going to
Funny
be
how the
one
ponies in that
crystal,
image look
so
like the
pretty
main
much the whole
six.
Empire will show up. That hasn't happened in a millennia.
What do you mean it increases the Crystal Heart's power?
The energy it uses to protect the Crystal Empire, I guess.
Protect it from what?
I didn't help Twilight with that part.
Is King Somber coming back again?
Hey, Twilight, can I ask you something about the Crystal Empire? Oh, funny you should mention it, because I just narrowed your first friendship lesson down to 3 options, and one of them is in the Crystal Empire. Oh, really? I found out that's where the first pony you ever cared about lives. Sunburst?
Oh.
Of course, that's just one idea.
Oh,
We
no.
could also go to Griffinstone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge.
Yeah, Sunburst may be a bit too much for her
Starlight,
first lesson.
is something wrong?
I'm gonna grab my hoodie real quick, guys.
No, those all sound great.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I guess you were right. It is gonna be
Oh.
hard to choose one. Yeah.
Yeah, Sunburst I think it's a bit too much for her first lesson. I mean, heck, you didn't reconnect with your friends until you were already a princess. Spike! Oh yeah, Spike, looking good, looking real good.
Starlight, what's wrong?
I don't know, Spike.
Oh.
Twilight's figuring out what my first friendship lesson is, and I guess I'm not exactly thrilled with the options. Well, with one of them.
Which one?
Reuniting me with my first friend.
What's so terrible about that?
Well, they've been gone for so long, and he's the reason that she broke.
When we were fools, Sunburst knew everything there was to know about magic.
Way to go!
He always knew just what to do.
I mean, that shouldn't be that difficult. Oh, wow.
And he was always there to help me.
So he's more on top with his magic, but she seemed to have almost a bit more control. He was a bit more reflexive, I think. Maybe not. That could just be
I
me
guess
reading
it's
too
not
much into
surprising
things.
that Sunburst got his cutie mark in magic and went off to Princess Celestia's school. But when he left...
You blamed cutie marks and stripped a whole village of theirs, and when Twilight and the others stopped you, you went back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
Not really stuff I'm super eager to tell Sunburst about. I mean,
Yeah.
he's probably some big important wizard now, and I can't even find my way around Twilight's past.
Star Swirl the Second?
Well, if Sunburst is that good at magic, maybe he'd appreciate your, exploits.
Yeah, maybe.
You should talk to Twilight about
It could be
I'm
interesting
sure
to
she'd want
him.
hear what you have to say.
I know, but
Although
I don't
Twilight's
want
also
him to think
very
I'm not
thrilled by
ready to
magic,
learn,
and she wasn't
or
very
that I'm not
interested by
grateful
that.
for
She
everything
was
she's
more worried.
doing. Spike, come quick!
Oh? What's this? What is... Oh, that is an interesting way to...
Shining Armor's a father. I'm an aunt. Well, this settles it. Since
Way to go,
we're going
Twi.
to the Crystal Empire, your first friendship lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst. Great.
It's alright. It's alright, Starlight. You can pull through this. But Twilight, you're a terrible teacher. This should not be her first lesson. Honestly. Is that Apple Bloom?
Applejack, what is that? Oh,
It's
just
got
a
Apple
little
Bloom's
something
bow
for
on
the
it.
oven.
Oh no, it's got
Make
a red bow.
genuine sweet apple
Oh, the pink one.
We make 'em for all the apples, and any pony related to Twilight is practically family.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's okay, but it's no Cloudsdale Mobile. Bam!
Ooh. Yeah. Oh.
Well, Mobile's real nice, as long as you have something to lay in so you can look at it.
And a fetching blanket to keep you warm. I'm sure Shining Armor and Princess Cadence will love all our gifts, but I think they're more happy we'll be attending the baby's crystaling.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see all that light glow make the crystal heart even more sparkly.
Pinky, what did you get them?
Actually, Pinky, the Crystal Heart is an ancient and powerful relic. Without its magic, the Crystal Empire would be lost to the frozen north. Wow.
I don't think she...
This crystalling sounds pretty important. I'd understand if you wanted to, you know, wait to do a different friendship lesson when we get back. Are you kidding? This trip is perfect. Not only do I get to see the baby and take part in the ceremony that helps maintain the magic of the Crystal Empire, but I'm starting my new pupil off with the most amazing friendship lesson ever. I can't wait.
This is not the most amazing friendship lesson ever, though. Starlight. Oh.
Actually, Twilight, I am a little worried about meeting Sunburst. Oh, trust me. I know what it's like to see old friends, but I'll be right there to help things along. I've broken the whole lesson down into a few easy steps to ensure this reunion goes off without
Twilight, you shouldn't... No. No. You shouldn't walk them through it like this. Do what Celestia did. Kick her out. That's the greatest way, apparently, to make friends.
Get to the castle with enough time to visit the baby.
Oh.
Shining.
What's up, bud?
I didn't know you were meeting us.
Of course I am. It's me, right here. Here I am. Why wouldn't I come meet my sister? Though we have met before.
Are you all right?
I think he's a little
Father is
tired.
Amazing and wonderful and amazing and confusing and amazing, but surprising too. You know. I mean, not that you wouldn't know. I know. You know.
He's a little tired.
I haven't really slept since Cadence had the baby. Come to think of it, she hasn't either. It sure would be great to get a break.
Oh, of course. I don't know what I was thinking. You two probably need all kinds of help. I'm sorry, Starlight, but I guess combining your first lesson with this visit wasn't such a good idea.
Thank you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're an aunt now. That's way more important than some friendship lesson.
I just wish there was a way to do both.
Maybe
Spike, don't.
there is.
Spike, don't.
We've already done
No.
the work for Starlight's lesson with this list. All we have to do is follow it.
Spike?
Spike, you're a genius. Yeah.
Dude, she confided in you.
Genius. Then it's settled. Shining Armor and I will head straight to the castle, and you two can head straight to Sunbursts.
Aye, aye, princess.
Spike, she confided in you, though. What the heck are you thinking,
All right,
buddy?
big brother, let's go see this amazing.
I'm very
baby
disappointed
pony.
in Spike right now. It's alright, Shining.
I know
Get
you're
your
a
nap
little
in.
worried about this reunion, but I'm sure Twilight's got everything covered.
Everything except how I'd rather do absolutely anything else.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet she's taking that into account too. It's all part of the lesson. Trust the lesson.
It shouldn't be the first lesson.
Hey, is that you?
Oh, yep, it sure is. Now, according to the list, Sunburst's house is...
Why is there a statue of you in the Crystal Empire? Because Spike, the brave and glorious, saved all of us from King Sombra, and then again during the Equestrian Games. Really?
Really? Big fan.
When were you gonna tell me about this?
Nah, it's no big deal.
It most certainly is! We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Way to go, Starlight.
Before we go in,
Good work.
I should
Good job.
probably tell you, seeing the baby might be a bit of a shock.
Come on,
Also,
big brother.
I'm really impressed with Shining's voice
I
acting
expect meeting this one will be
in this
any
episode.
different.
Oh, good to see that the princesses are here. She's kind of cute. Alright.
Of
She's
course,
less
we
cute.
could be wrong.
I don't know why I expected anything except an alicorn.
The baby is an alicorn?
It looks that way.
But
I
that,
thought alicorn wings had to be earned by accomplishing
yeah,
some great
this doesn't
princess
make
run
any
deed.
sense.
Yeah, how can you just be born with them? The birth of an alicorn is something equestrian
Oh, of
that's
course.
never seen.
Hasbro.
It is beyond even our understanding.
That's not very reassuring.
I defended
So she
them
can
adding
be
Princess
superstar
Cadence
flyer
and Princess
and
Twilight
crazy
because there were reasons.
Well, I know all about
I'm gonna
superstar
belay
flyer,
judgment.
and I can help keep tabs
There
on her.
better be a reason for this, though. If we don't get one by the end of the season, I'm going to be very upset, you guys.
It appears her magic is more powerful than that of a newborn unicorn.
The crowds have already started to gather.
I was actually very happy about Twilight becoming an alicorn.
This crystalline is gonna be some party.
Do you think we should call it off?
We've all faced a lot worse than baby magic. I can't
True.
imagine canceling such a beautiful and important ceremony over something so potentially adorable. Yeah.
I'm not really drawn
In
by the
light of
baby's
little one's
cuteness.
abilities,
Now that I
this
actually got a good
crystalline
look at her.
might be more important
Him?
than ever.
I think it's a her.
Perhaps you should address your subjects and remind them of that.
Shining armor. Do you have everything
She's
you
acting
need for
far
the
more
ceremony?
baby-like than the cakes. The cakes were very mature for their age.
Still to interview the honor guards, choose the purity crystal, and
Ah.
make it crystaller.
Wow, that's
Take it easy. Pinky can stay
well, if
here
the
with me
vase
and
is any
keep an eye on the
indication,
baby.
Twilight's gonna be the crystaler.
And we'll
Oh my
all
god.
help you with
Pinky, are you alright there?
everything.
That is if you can stay awake long enough to tell us how.
And that's how we found the Crystal Heart, defeated King Sombra, and saved the Empire.
Tell the one about the equestrian games.
Well, as much as I love reliving my heroic deeds, Starlight and I have an important lesson to do by order of the Princess of Friendship.
Aww.
Aw, come on, Spike. I want to hear about the games too.
I know you're nervous about seeing Sunburst, but it says right in step 3 to, deal with your fears by facing them.
Wait, so
Not
they've already
running off.
completed that many parts?
Let's go get this over with.
Looks like he'll be a wizard considering the roof of the house
What?
appears to be a
Knocking on
Gandalf
the
hat.
door isn't the next thing on the list.
Seriously?
I know Twilight can be a little nitpicky, but this is your first lesson as her pupil, and it's important that we do it right.
Fine. What's the next thing on the list?
Before they see each other, make sure to highlight the importance of the meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can skip that.
I don't know. I mean, if we skip it, the whole lesson could go south. And then you might end up taking a giant step backwards instead of forwards. Maybe you'll never be able to learn anything about friendship at all.
Okay,
It's almost
importance
like
is
your whole
highlighted.
future depends on this moment. Highlight the importance of the meeting. Check. I can't believe you wanted to skip that.
Oh god. Way to make her terrified, Spike.
Sunburst?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Ooh,
It's
I like the
me,
goatee.
Starlight. We used to be friends?
Of course, Starlight. My goodness, it's been a long time. What?
I don't think he
what
remembers
have
her.
you been up to?
Me? Oh, you know, some of this, some of that, different stuff. Right now, I'm sort of Twilight Sparkle's new pupil.
The Princess of Friendship?
Yeah, that's actually kind of why I'm here. I mean, I know you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured after magic school you'd go on to do important wizard work, but
Oh,
He looks,
yes. Yes, that's me. Yep.
judging by all the scrolls,
Wizard.
I'm imagining
Really
he's
busy with
probably
lots
more of a scribe.
Wizarding stuff.
Yeah, I think he's probably a scribe or
Right.
some kind of
Well,
bookkeeper of some sort.
Huh. Maybe we we should have skipped highlighting the importance of the meeting after all.
Well, I guess that's that.
Starlight, come on! We have to at least explain what Twilight wants.
Dearest citizens,
Oh my god, that was
I'm sure
adorable.
you are
That
all
face was
just as
adorable.
Thrilled and ready for this crystalling as myself and Shining Armor.
Oh,
Not ready.
nice main cuts on the honor guard.
Looks the most like honor guard material.
Right. Right.
Okay, so that's okay. The helmet. Ugh.
I'm sorry. Fatherhood is way more stressful than I ever thought.
I can only
It's
imagine.
alright, man.
Now, I know choosing the crystal of purity is a very important decision.
I am very worried to have a child.
I've thought of a couple of arranging them in order for
Me and my girlfriend have
to
been
be
together
pure
for 3
to
years, and we
embrace
started
the
talking
pure.
about it. I mean, we don't live together yet or anything, so it's just talking about, like, yeah, way down the road.
To
But
the untrained eye, perhaps. What do you think, Shining Armor?
I don't know.
his eyes are very
I hope
untrained.
Twilight and Pinky are having better luck with the baby. Well,
Yeah, that's gotta be very stressful, being, like, you know, the ruler of a kingdom, or rather the consort to the ruler of a kingdom, and a parent of a newborn at the same time. That's gotta be very worrisome. Although it seems like the consort has the same kind of amount of power as the actual ruler in this world,
So,
considering it seems like Cadence and Shining Armor share.
Princess of Friendship wants you and I to be friends again?
I know. Weird, right?
He might be an alchemist.
I don't understand. Did something happen to you after I left for magic school?
I really like his mane and everything, though.
Don't see what that
I
has to
really
do with
like his
anything.
mane.
Why would you even ask that? I mean, did something happen to you after you left for magic school?
What? No. Like you said, I'm a important wizard.
Is he a dropout?
I'm sure there's something on Twilight's list that can help here.
Did he drop out? Alright, finally fixed the mane.
Okay, I chose the honor guard, picked the purity crystal, and I know exactly who I want to be our crystaller. So, all we need is...
The baby?
we're here. She's a really strong fire.
Pinky, you're adorable. Aw, she seemed to quite like Pinky. Oh. Very powerful baby. Which makes sense, I suppose, considering she was born in Alicorn. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm guessing that's
Oh,
gonna
no.
make it hard to do the crystalline.
It's worse than that. Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow.
Okay. So not Sombra. That wasn't Sombra in Season 3, I guess. That was just smoke. Oh, yeah, very, very fitting ending music. Way to go, Hasbro. I know I sound like I'm shitting on this this episode a lot, which I don't mean to. It's I did have a lot of fun watching this first part here, because I think we should have, yeah, second part is in here. It's just I've been hanging out with one of my friends lately a lot, and he really likes to no, I can keep playing this actually, and he really likes to make fun of everything that he's watching, so it's kind of, because I've been hanging out with him so much recently, I think it's kind of rubbed off on me a bit.
Letting me stay here
As
your pupil. Shining Armor's a father.
Huzzah!
Aunt, your first friendship.
I still love how she says it, aunt.
Reunited
Aunt.
with Sunburst.
Yes, that's me. Yep. Important wizard.
The baby is an
I wonder what he really is. Like, is he a dropout? I mean, all the books in his place seem to imply that he's like
The Crystal Empire
some sort of
is about to be
scribe
buried under
or
a mountain
bookkeeper,
of
librarian
ice
of some sort. Discredited academic.
My little pony, my little pony.
And that could be. He could have been an academic, and he could have had like some kind of theories that got completely discredited. Or I did bring up the idea of an alchemist, but that was just because I saw a couple of, like, bottles in there, which really could be anything. Doesn't necessarily mean important wizard. Starlight looks very nervous in that photo. Also, I need to pay attention to the intro. I need to look for what else has changed.
Take part in a fabulous ancient ceremony, but we're also about to be frozen solid. Without the Crystal Heart's magical protection, the entire city's about to become a winter wasteland.
I mean,
What about when King Sombra ruled the Crystal Empire and the Crystal Heart was missing? The city wasn't covered
King
in snow
Sombra
then.
probably protected
The
it.
heart wasn't missing. It was still in the castle.
Yeah.
King Sombra had just hidden it.
I'm
It was
afraid
still
Twilight
protecting
is
the city, it
correct,
just
and
wasn't,
the storm clouds are already forming.
it wasn't around.
Totally fly up there and bust those puppies. No problem.
I wouldn't advise it, Rainbow Dash. Those storm clouds are not like the ones you know. This far north, the weather has a will of its own. And now it will only grow stronger, enveloping everything.
They're actually made of cotton candy.
Including
Oh.
the Crystal Empire. And us along with it.
Ooh. Better hope the train left, otherwise that can, like, that's, I mean, that's one, that, I mean, better hope the
Princess
train
Twilight
hasn't
is keen
left.
on the two of us rekindling our friendship, but it's been so long. I don't see how anything on that list is going to help.
I know, right? It's not like there's some spell that would magically compel us to pick up where we left off.
Well, actually, there's several. Miss
Oh.
Main's Material Amity, Rockhoof's Rapport...
So he is still quite knowledgeable of magic.
But I get the feeling the princess isn't looking for a spell.
Definitely not.
Got it! And if all else fails, ask them to share an embarrassing moment from their past. Maybe even something they regret.
Oh no,
I
Twilight!
don't see how that would help.
Yeah. We should just get out of your mane. It's pretty obvious this isn't going how Twilight hoped, and I'm sure you have plenty of important work to do.
What? Oh, right, yes. No rest for the Wizard League.
Come on, Spike.
Okay, why is this saying on screen? I'm gonna exit full screen and enter again, because it's bugging me. Okay, good, dropped. Yeah!
There must be a spell
What if
that
I
can
bring you
restore
down
the
here?
Crystal Heart.
I'm very sorry about this, you guys. What? No. No. Don't do that. I didn't tell you to do that. You guys saw that. I didn't say anything. Where were we at? 2910? Please don't do this to me. Come on. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try refreshing the if that helps. And I'm not gonna bother cutting right now because it's just a short break so far. But I don't know what happened there, you guys. I am very sorry about that. It just broke. You saw that happen, right? I am very sorry, you guys. That shouldn't have happened. Okay, no, let's go back to here. See if this is good. Okay, where am I supposed to be? 2445? Okay, yeah, so we're close.
Even something they regret.
And now because of all that tea, I'm getting warm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're a little bit behind. That's alright.
Pretty obvious this isn't going how Twilight hoped, and I'm sure you have plenty of important work to do.
Yep.
What? Oh, right, yes. No rest for the Wizard League.
What is his deal, I wonder? I'm actually very interested in finding out what's going on with him. I'm very interested in his character. It's a very good voice, a very good design. I'm very happy with it. I'm actually quite happy that they brought him back in.
Perhaps. But it isn't something that either of us know.
The library here at the castle is nearly as extensive as the one in Canterlot. There's a good chance we can find something there. Can you hold off the storm?
Yes, for a time, but even our magic will eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north. We
Oh,
will do
no.
what we can, but you must hurry.
That's some very powerful freezing. If someone can raise the sun and not hold it back. Seriously. Especially considering Celestia at one point controlled both the sun and the moon for 1,000
But
years.
you should probably tell the crowd outside to get somewhere warm.
And try not to mention the Crystal Heart. We don't want to start a panic.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, girls.
Cadence is
I
really
need
holding
all
it
of
together a
you.
lot
The
better than
Crystal
Shining
Library is
Armor was.
enormous.
You can count on us, Twily. Where'd you go?
Wonderful!
This way!
Well, Spike, looks like my biggest fears came true. I wouldn't be surprised if Twilight decides to give up on me entirely.
No.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who said all we needed was this list.
It's not the list, Spike, or you, or Twilight. I'm the one Sunburst doesn't want to be friends with.
I don't remember him saying he didn't want to be friends.
Yeah.
He didn't have to say it.
No,
Well, Twilight
he was just
obviously
awkward.
thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Oh, thanks, Spike.
Hmm.
At least I have two friends, even if one of them has dragon breath.
It's Twilight, right?
That's not dragon breath. It's freezing.
Oh, you're right. But I thought the Crystal Heart was supposed to keep the cold weather out.
It is, unless something's happened. Come on.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
We're just saying that it might not be the best idea to stay outside.
I camped out all night for this spot. I'm not about to just give it up.
Jeez.
Still,
Crabby.
when you think about it, the view's
Understandably.
just as good a little
Royal
further
event.
back, like inside your house.
The crystalling ceremony is one of our most sacred traditions, and when that foal is held before the Crystal Heart, I plan to be as close to the action as possible.
Honestly, I don't know if there's gonna be a crystalline. The truth is, Baby's an alicorn, and her magic's plumb crazy, so you might not want to be that close after all.
A baby alicorn? Wow, I can't wait to see that.
Oh no.
Those little wings are probably so cute. I know.
Oh
right?
no.
Look, I am 100% sure the crystalling isn't happening.
No crystalling, huh? Then why are they starting a fireworks show?
No, I think that's just the baby.
Young Billy? Come back here.
Come to Vitalbucks boat chance, hay hubs and tournaments, mystic maps and mazes.
Yeah,
Anything
nothing
up
about...
there? Not yet. I'm not even sure how these are organized.
Oh, there goes a big section of books. Say goodbye to any knowledge in there.
Shining Armor? I thought you were taking care of the baby.
Yeah. Don't blame him. Don't blame him for a fast-flying baby. A net?
Or not.
What was your plan, Rarity? I'm not a huge fan of the baby shenanigans. Gotta admit, I don't usually like babies and things. The one with the baby cakes was alright, just because it was a Pinky episode, I guess.
Long or the short version? Short? The baby's an alicorn and she accidentally destroyed the crystal heart, so Twilight and Cadence are looking for a spell to put it back together and save the crystal empire from turning into a giant wasteland of ice and snow. Oh.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think there's much of a way you could really shorten that further.
What about this? Trotter's Tome of
And the baby's gonna destroy it. Calling it
I
now?
think this is it.
Oh, maybe not.
Reconstitution. I can't believe we found it. It's a good thing, too. Without this, I don't know what we'd do.
And baby's gonna destroy it. Or not. Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. That spell was the only thing we found in the whole library that was even close to what we needed.
I'm so sorry, Twilight.
It's not your fault, Starlight.
Yeah, if you
I wasn't
didn't
expecting any of this.
if you didn't block that, then you would have died, so
I only read it through once.
considering she was able to break the walls.
Exactly remember something she read for the first time
The
2
walls
minutes
to a
ago.
castle.
It's you, Twilight. I'll try. try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take. Is quickly an option?
I'll help if I can.
I hope
But
so.
we should evacuate the city just in case. You need to lead every pony to the
Oh,
train
good thing
station
the
before
train's still
transport's
there.
over.
We will, but between you and Twilight, I'm sure you'll remember the spell.
I only hope this spell is the one we need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I'm just sorry about your lesson.
That doesn't matter now. Sunburst and I don't have anything in common anyway. He's a big, important wizard, and I'm relearning everything I ever thought I knew.
Aww.
Sunburst. I don't recognize the name, but if he's an important wizard, you should bring him here. Maybe he'll know what to do if the spell fails.
Of course!
You better go with her, Spike.
So I think we're finally gonna figure out what happened to Sunburst. Oh, there goes the princesses.
Sunburst! Haven't you looked outside?
Snow? That's not right. The crystal heart.
Is gone! The baby, Shining Armor and Cadence's baby, it's an alicorn.
Really?
Really? And her magic is a little berserk, and well, I guess she destroyed the heart. But Twilight thinks she can fix it, and Princess Cadence thought you could help.
Me?
Of course! You're an important wizard in the Crystal Empire, it just makes sense!
Right. Right.
Oh god.
You know, I'd like to help. I really would. I just have so much, important wizard work to do around here.
Like reorganizing all these books.
You can't stay here! Did I mention this was a royal crystalling? When the crystaller holds the young one aloft, all of the Empire will share their joy and light, and the crystal heart will beat stronger than it ever has before.
It really is a moving ceremony.
Are they gonna mention it?
Don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't
Thank
have
you,
time to
Shining.
argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
But the crystalling...
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The crystal heart is shattered.
It's not safe.
Sorry about this, guys. Just have to.
That's
Get my
what
nerves.
we've been trying to tell you.
Okay, so they're finally evacuating.
Sunburst, I know you're busy, but did you hear what I said?
No, I heard you. But like I said, when you're an important wizard, the work just piles up.
Sunburst!
Look, Starlight, I want to help, I do. But I can't. I wish I could.
What do you mean?
Fixing an ancient relic? I can't even come close to doing something like that.
But I thought you were an important wizard.
That doesn't mean he can
You were
fix an
wrong,
ancient
okay?
relic.
I'm not an important wizard. I'm not even a wizard at all.
Really? Okay, that surprises me. I figured he would have had some wizardry talent.
I know it's hard for you to understand.
I guess it's just
but not
levitation.
All of us end up achieving greatness.
What? Why wouldn't I understand that?
Really? You're the protege of the Princess of Friendship. I don't think she picks just any pony for that.
Technically, she's more of a student than a protege.
Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not the
Spike.
big important wizard you were expecting.
Sunburst? I don't care if you're a wizard or not. I'm just surprised. You always knew so much about magic. I mean, look at all these books.
Yeah, well, reading about magic is one thing, but you don't know what it was like at magic school.
Yeah, he's a
To know
researcher.
so much and not be able to do any of it.
He doesn't have the talent, he just has the knowledge.
Well, you don't know what it was like to be left behind. And then getting so bitter that you steal the cutie marks from an entire village, and then get defeated by Twilight and her friends. So you travel through time to get back at them, but they beat you again and teach you about friendship, but you're so terrified ponies will find out what you did that you can't make any friends!
Yeah.
Did you really travel through time?
See? I told you he'd be impressed.
I'm sorry we lost touch. Maybe if I had reached out, you could have helped me at magic
Yeah,
school.
he's just a researcher, which,
Helped you.
yeah, that makes sense.
Not become totally evil? let's just say
Still,
I know what it's like to have something
if you've read so much about magic,
proud of.
I imagine
Showed up
you'll...
thinking I was some big wizard. I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth.
It's fine. At least we worked it all out. I think Twilight would be proud of us.
Well, if you ever want to tell her about it, we should probably leave now.
I forgot to tell you, they're evacuating
But yeah,
the city.
if he knows so much about magic, even if he can't do it...
Here that will drive back the frozen north and fix the crystal heart so the baby can have her crystalling.
Crystalling? Of course!
Yeah. Because he did say there's a difference between reading about magic and doing it, so he clearly has a lot of knowledge about magic. He just can't perform it. So he's got to have some books there. Goodbye, sweet princesses. Alright, see ya. No, don't bother. Leave the weak.
Just a little bit further, y'all. The station's just ahead.
We have to go back!
I know how to stop this!
Alright.
I think that's everything.
It looks right to me, but there's only one way to find out.
Come on, Twi. Come on. I mean, I have a feeling this isn't gonna work because I have a feeling that they're going to need, space. Yeah. Yeah. Sunburst.
The spell failed. I don't know what else to do.
An old student of mine believes he does.
Yeah, Sunburst.
The baby did this?
I tried putting it back together with...
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The crystal heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
The crystalling.
The crystalling!
Mm-hmm.
Combining that spell with the light and love of every pony gathered for the ceremony, together with somnambula's weather abjuration to clear away the snow, and a little fledgling's forbearance for the parents. That should curb the little one's power fluctuations.
You must be Sunburst. Starlight said you were a powerful wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard.
What?
But he studied magic his whole life. You should see his house. And since no pony has any better ideas, what do we have to lose?
The entire city. Yeah, no, I trust
planned
him.
on asking Twilight to be our crystaller, but since it seems like she'll be busy.
Wait, they've got each other's magical colors. Is that like a glitch? Like, is that an animation error, or is that like
What are we
a
waiting
reference
for?
to their love? Have they become one? Actually, no, I think Cadence's was always blue, but I thought Shining Armor's was as well. Maybe I'm wrong. Come on. Okay. Now who's the crystaller? And also, what is the crystalling? So, is Sunburst the crystaller? Is Rarity the crystaller?
Citizens, may I
Okay, he's
present
the crystaller.
newest member of the Crystal Empire.
Alright. Don't have much to say here.
He's beautiful. Oh, it's just so moving.
Also, I never pointed out, that guy's mustache is incredible. He's got some incredible, like the facial hair in this episode, man, it's on point. I made far fewer jokes in this episode. Far fewer jokes. Huh. Ooh, Crystal Luna looks nice. Didn't get to see Crystal Celestia. The mustache looks even greater in Crystals.
crystalline ever!
For a pony who isn't great at magic,
Oh,
you did pretty
she looks
well.
good.
Indeed.
She
I'm
looks good.
glad to see you found a way to share your unique gift, Sunburst. You may be more of a wizard than you think.
You would not
Okay,
believe
that was
the
a happy moment.
crazy weather that delayed our train. Came out of nowhere.
But it
Yeah,
was
I imagine.
lovely to see this peaceful little angel. Aw, so sweet.
They finally got voice actors, you guys. They're actual characters now.
Yeah, peaceful now, anyway.
I suppose that spell really did the trick.
Alright.
We have Sunburst to thank for that.
I hope he takes his role as Crystaller seriously. Something tells me the baby will need a pony like him to look to for magical advice.
Cadence, darling, aren't we gonna name the poor little dear, or are we gonna spend the entire visit just calling her the baby?
We were thinking Flurry Heart.
You know, to remember the occasion.
Goodness, how could any pony forget? I think it's lovely.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's alright.
Well, I think you're the Crystal Empire's big, important wizard. Whether you like it or not.
I'm surprised we didn't get an introduction to this season's big villain,
I
Seafood
can't think
Dinner.
of any pony more qualified. Just promise you'll stay in touch?
Like I'd ever lose touch with my oldest friend.
Aww.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I think I have a lot to learn about being a teacher.
What are you talking about? Your lesson went perfectly. Starlight and Sunburst got over their past and rekindled their friendship.
No thanks to me.
Yeah, but yeah.
I know a lot happened. I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
Thank you.
Well,
Pay attention to
I
her
know she
needs.
To be put on the right path, but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
You know?
Yeah,
I've
but
never
in the
thought
first
about
place,
it,
you should
but
give
I
her
guess
more
it is.
attention.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
That's not where you need to focus on her more. You don't need to watch over her shoulder every step of the way. But you don't need to, you know, you do need to listen to what she has to say. Oh man, this was so great to return to the show again, you guys. This was so nice. So nice to actually get to talk to you guys again. I know I didn't make very many jokes in this episode. But, you know, I think that's just, you know, I'm not used to this anymore. And I'm tired. I'm very tired. But this was a very good episode. A very good episode. Yeah. I really don't know what to say. So, I'm reserving judgment on the whole baby thing, because I'm sure that, you know, I hope that there's going to be an in-universe explanation for it, because I can excuse a lot of stuff as long as there's an in-universe explanation. My buddy, the buddy that I keep mentioning throughout these, he's a bit different in that regard. I remember he always tells me that that he hates Game of Thrones because they kill off characters for no reason, as he puts it. Even though he admits there is an in-universe reason for it, he just doesn't like the fact that we don't get to finish their story and stuff like that. Like, it isn't a fitting end for them, in his opinion. Which I think is kind of, you know, it's a good example of the opposite of how I tend to feel. As long as there's an in-universe explanation, I can go along with almost anything. So, if they come up with a reason, if they give us a reason why this baby is born in Alicorn, which is such an unusual thing, then I'll probably be able to accept it. Who knows, maybe she's gonna be the baby god. Because, you know, we got the sun god, we got the moon god, we got the friendship god, and the love god. Maybe she'll be the baby god. I hope not. That'd be stupid. That'd be horribly, horribly stupid. But that's all I had to say. Just a couple minor things about the baby, and yeah. I've got high hopes for this season, though, considering how they handled everything else. And not every episode is going to be about this baby, obviously. So, I've got very high hopes for the season. And I hope my expectations are met. So, with nothing else to say, this has been Benarius Von Kolik, signing out. See you later, guys.